So moving ahead, now as we were discussing that when we had executed this or when we had played our application, nothing was happening because we basically wanted to send a prompt to the Power Automate, which will then send this particular prompt to our API that we have created, and that will send it to the OpenAI server into basically our DaVinci model. It'll get the response back from the Azure function that we created. It will send the response to the Power Automate and then back to my Power Apps. So this is the whole system that is basically going to execute once you click on the Get Response button. So the first thing that we'll have to do is I am just closing this and I'm back ahead here. Okay, first of all, what we'll have to do is we'll just go ahead and add some kind of steps to this particular flow. Okay, so if you just remember, in the Power Automate also we had created a particular flow which was executing itself. Okay, so in a similar manner we'll have to add a particular flow here as well. So I am just proceeding further. Okay, so you can see here this Power Automate button is available. Okay, once you click on this particular button, you can just proceed further and go ahead and add a particular flow. So let's say create a flow over here. This will just take a moment to open, and I'm creating it from blank. Okay, so I'm not taking any inbuilt features, and this is where the screen that you see is similar to the Power Automate that we had seen. In a similar manner, we'll have to add here the next set of steps as well. Okay, so what you will do is go here for a new step. Okay, you will search again here for an HTTP request. Okay, now your method is going to be the post method. Okay, it is similar to what we have done in the Power Automate. URL is going to be the function URL. So I am just going in here and I'm going to copy this, paste it down here inside my body. I am going to add the particular text down. Okay, so we are going to add here a particular prompt. Okay, now one change that we will do is in this prompt we don't want to add this, we want to add there a dynamic content, and this is what we want to add ask in Power App. Okay, so don't forget to put that double quotes around that. Okay, now next thing what we need to do is we need to return it back to Power App as well. So basically, like we can search our Power App operation. So I'm going to go in for a new step over here, and once I go in for a new step, I will search for Power App. Okay, you can also go here directly, or you can say respond to a Power App or a flow. It is as per you what you want. I can also click here and say respond to a Power App or a flow, right? And once I do that, I add here, I want it to be a text. I am giving here a variable, let's say response. Okay, and the value to this particular variable will be the value from my HTTP. So I'm just going to click on show more and click on body. Okay, so that is going to be the response that I'm going to get from my Power App, right? Yes, and we have successfully done this. So now let's click on save here. It will just save everything, and you can see that you will have that flow added over here. Okay, now the flow is in the application. I can use it whenever I want it. Okay, so the next time or the next thing that we will basically be doing is we will connect this flow to this particular button. Okay, and then we will show the output in the text label. So what I'll do, I'll just expand this text label a bit, make it bigger. Okay, so we'll do this in the next session, and we'll also see how it executes in the next video. So stay tuned for that.